voice. It's so wonderful. What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I bring you the next episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's portion of the Mario Kart Console Tour. In the last episode, we began the DLC courses, and in this episode, we're going to progress with our girl Peachette. I'm technically not cheating on Toadette, that I get to be her. Now, I have basically been debating the last couple of, minutes or so, while we raced and while I was thinking about it, which of these I would like to do next. And honestly, I think it seems fair to keep going as if you were reading a book. So, ergo, we're going to go to the Lucky Cat Cup here next, which has some pretty interesting courses, all things considered. Not the ones that I would jump up first up and say, oh, this one should definitely have been remade. But every single one of these, like I said, is a course that, hands down, is phenomenal. I would not have put so much emphasis on tour courses initially, but I didn't know how good tour courses actually were. Now that I know how good the tour courses are, I kind of wish there was more tour courses. And here we are in Tokyo. Now, I have never been to Japan, obviously, so I could not tell you if this is exactly how Japan looks or not. I know everyone in a Mario game has obviously been to Japan because everything was made in Japan. Miyamoto came from Japan. Nintendo itself came from Japan. Animal Crossing came from Japan. Peachette came from Japan. I think the only Mario creation that did not come from Japan is Bowsette, and that's just because we don't like to talk about Bowsette. Japan is ashamed that they let America create something so monstrous. And yeah, I know there's an elephant in the room. Peachette is what happens in New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U when you're playing as Toadette and you get the special crown power-up. When you get the special crown power-up, you will have the ability to transform or make yourself stronger. In Toadette's case, it transforms you into Peachette, which not only gives you powers reminiscent of Princess Peach in future Nintendo platforming games, but also makes you look like her. Which raises the question of, is Princess Peach actually human, or is she a mushroom that has had one of those crowns bestowed upon it? And the answer to that question might just surprise us, so we may not want the answer to that. However, in the wonderful idea of the internet just being, well, the internet, someone thought it would be a good idea to give Bowser the power of transforming into Peach, or a female like that, and instead of Bowser just becoming a female Bowser, he becomes Bowsette. And don't look up any images of Bowsette. They're just wrong on so many levels. In fact, some sick bastard made a mod of Super Mario 64 that is literally Bowsette mode, where you literally just run around in a character model that's, at least from the offset, looks like Waluigi initially, with big honkers, if you know what I mean. And on top of that, has Bowser's ability to breathe fire and all that. Only in America can we turn something that was meant to be an interesting little power-up into something so monstrous. Only in America, I'm telling you. We will bastardize everything for the content and to make the Michael Bay fans horny out there. I find nothing. I don't even want to get into it anymore. I've already talked more about Bowsette than I ever actually wanted to. And somebody, I think the cartoon was everybody knows how the end of Odyssey, or one of the big things about Mario Odyssey is the fact that Bowser wants to marry Princess Peach. And in fact, the Mario movie parodied this a lot with the song Peaches that Jack Black gets to sing as Bowser. And at the end of the game, neither Mario nor Bowser gets to marry Peach because, you know, status quo is God and all that. But then there's a cartoon where Bowser puts on the crown, becomes Bowsette, and then he and Mario just start dating. It's like, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with our world? Just so wrong. Why would they hate each other? Bowser and Mario hate each other. Why would you ever do something like that? Ugh, just wrong. So much wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. Just so much wrong. Only America can bastardize things like that. And with my luck, it's not even American. There'll be some random guy from like the frickin' UK or something. Wouldn't surprise me at all. But look at what they did with Sky Garden here. This was just a normal little jaunt through the clouds in Super Circuit. And even in the DS redraw, or reskin of this, it was cool. It was interesting, but it remained more faithful to that than anything. Look at this. This looks freaking amazing. It reminds me a bit of like a mixture between Mushroom Gorge and Cloud Top Cruise. And yes, Mushroom Gorge is here, so you don't have to worry about that. But, oh my god, I love the way they design some of these courses. I imagine if I had played the original Crash Team Racing before the remake came out, I would have gushed all over how great those courses look. But my first exposure to those games, to Crash Team Racing, was with the, well, Nitro Kart was the first one. And then, well, Nitro Kart was the first one I played, and then, oh, it didn't actually let me press the thing, okay. And then, but Nitro Kart never worked for me. Like, it was one of the glitchiest games in the world. I owned it, I think, for about maybe an hour, maybe two, before I went back to the video game store I had, and I traded it in for I think I traded it in for Mario Party 7. It was one of the Mario Parties I know I traded it in for, because I was like, ooh, I've never played this game before. It looks cool. And then you fall through the floor every 10 seconds. Let's not say we did. But I'm sure I would gush about how great those courses look. Or, like, specifically the original ones, if I had played the original game, but I did not. I didn't grow up with it. We had a very weird PlayStation 1 collection growing up. I know I've mentioned it in a few videos in the past, but we had Spyro 1 and Spyro 3, but not Spyro 2. So I grew up with Spyro 1 and then Spyro 3, but Ripto's Rage I did not. I played a bit of it at Mild's house when we were kids, but that's about it. And then, then I did, but I didn't get to play it myself firsthand until the Reignited trilogy came out. Same with Crash, except in reverse, in that we didn't have Crash 1 or Crash 3, but we had Crash 2. Which is why I've said before, which I've said on a few occasions, I know Crash Bandicoot 2 far more than I know Crash Bandicoot 3 and Crash Bandicoot 1. And yet, it's just a weird thing. Alright, and hard. I wanted to stop there, but okay. Oh, hey, ninjas. How you doing? How you doing, Ninja Shy Guys? I hope you're doing good. Oh, Up. Well, yeah, figures. Yeah, the wind can be a little bit of a dick here. And apparently, so can walls. Sorry, Metal Mario. Nothing against you. Gracious goodness. This is not one of my better courses, I will say, Ninja Hideaway. It's nothing against the course. I think it's a fascinating course. It's just, I definitely wouldn't say it's like my best. It's not like a bullshit course in the slightest. In fact, if you drive it really well and you know all the mechanics behind the board, behind the car, oh my lord, behind it, this could actually be the best course in the game. Especially the best original course in the game, because yes, this was not a smack dab brand new course. This was not one from a previous game. This was a by the numbers, brand spanking new course that they designed. And I enjoy. Oh, okay. What's up, Shy Guys? I enjoy these courses that are like originally handcrafted. It makes them feel like they actually put like true blue effort into it instead of just like repainting an original course from one of the earlier games. And I absolutely adore that. But again, that could just be me. Some people may not. Some people may prefer that there's less original courses, and they'd want to just rekindle their nostalgia for older games. Which is why I'm like, it's not for everybody. And holy shit. Maybe some of the extra time was from the me introducing some of the characters, because good lord. This one's another one of those shorter ones. Holy crap. But no, we will pad out the stats by letting the video run a bit. But so far, I will say, I have done the 50 and the 100cc for the last two DLCs that were launched, because yes, this is launch day when I'm recording these. And my first initial opinion of the courses are well done. Very much well done. And basically right on par with the rest of these courses, because by God, we have so many to get through, including some of the best that the franchise has ever had. But we'll just have to worry about them next time. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we delve into the next of the cups. Don't ask what the name is, because I have no idea. And future me does not feel like doing anything. So, oh, hello. Hello. My phone just randomly started playing a video. I guess I had paused it. I don't know. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.